Does Bite Wipe have a contract with the U.S. government?
No.
I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
Interesting. 1 second. Do that. Open up. That. All right, there we go. Right back to it. Abel, Tomfoolery, Steve Bloom, Blum. What about the stairs? I'm curious.
A distinguished beauty greets you with an elegant wave. You never really thought so many hard corners and angles could be soft and graceful.
Oh, hello, dearie. Mind your step. I'm getting a bit creaky. I'm working on it. I'm Stella, your quickest way up and down between floor and ceiling.
All right.
Airway
Interesting bag.
calling. Well, aren't you a sweet summer thing? Still, one step at a time, all right? Just in case. And step and step and step and step. At least, that's what they say.
One step at a time.
That's the way. Step on through.
She gives you a surprisingly cheap...
Oh, they call it branding, apparently. Still feels a bit creaky to me, too.
Brandon for what?
Self-sufficiency, you see? Well...
Stella looks everywhere but at you, trying and failing to find the word.
Truth be told, I'm starting a business.
She gives
Oh,
you a
really?
nervous
Interesting.
but sweet smile.
Oh, thank you. I've never really had a thing like this before. Never really thought I would, truth be told. You know, if you were interested, I could get you in on the ground level.
MLM. Tell me more.
Oh,
Stella looks almost touched.
really? No one's ever said that. Well, now I'm all a bit frazzled. Sorry, dear. I'm very grateful. It's just, I've not gotten this far before. Let me check the booklet.
Booklet.
They send it to me when Stella's Steps to Success. How to sell that sale and change your life, generate passive income and financial freedom, all from the comfort of your own home.
Stella pulls out a pamphlet.
I memorized that part at least. It does, doesn't it? And they probably did.
She unfolds the pamphlet.
Step 29. You can never have too much stock, but you can run out of storage space. Consider investing in a larger house.
That seems dramatic.
Well, it is a little bold. Oh, I really have gone off track now, haven't I? Booklet or not, look, dearie, I'm so sorry to ask, but could you come by again someday soon? And there are really, I'll throw in a free sample. Gotta get rid of them somehow.
No way.
You're too kind.
All right, easy. Question is, well, this?
For a moment, it looks as if a firefighter has appeared in your home, smoke
Interesting.
and all. But a closer look reveals the smoke is in fact attached to this apparent firefighter's head. You don't get much of a chance to scrutinize her appearance any further, because the moment she notices you, she begins to rush you along, raising her voice and waving
Very
her arms at you.
firefighter.
Thank heavens you're here. Wait, well, don't just stand there. Go get help.
Help, I am now.
Wait, see that?
armor. Makes sense. Hold on, one second. I'm not gonna grab something to eat. I'm gonna pause it. I'll be right back. I am back.
What's that? Couldn't hear you for a sec. Arma alarm at your service.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
You too. So, what brings you around here? Oh yeah, that's part of my job. You see, I'm here to protect the house from fire. Take a look around you, at everything you love. Now just think. If you're not careful, I've got to stay vigilant at all times. Some people don't get how hard it is to have a job like mine.
Smoky
You
hair.
have to be
Interesting.
constantly on the lookout for the slightest sign that if I let my guard down, even for a second, this whole place could be turned
Yeah, it
back.
could.
I've seen it happen. I appreciate that. Anyhow, I ought to get back to it. Come on back soon and maybe we can...
You take your leave.
Alright. Let me out check out now. Got 2? Alright. Search for a new one, and then we'll do 2 new ones. Alright. The candle.
An 18th century dandy strikes a dramatic pose before you,
You know what?
turning
I
this
didn't
way
know
and
what I was
that as though
expecting.
modelling in his own imaginary spot. He seems quite impressed with himself.
Yes, yes, it's me. It's me. The one, the only Candelabra.
What is he? Dracula? Special about you?
I'm the one. Do you see any other candelabra here? Nay, perish the thought my little wicks would have made certain of it.
The wicks?
My lovely lads, my flames, my sentinels. They travel around the homestead and find out all the lovely lies they all speak. Oh, no, it's merely a turn of phrase. I mostly just raise my voice. Any good scandals going on over there in the kitchen?
Date-a-Dex, candle man.
Toaster.
They can be quite rude at times, but my persistent brightness can... Some would call me quite the busybody, but I would then call myself a beacon of truth.
The truth
How
be fried.
scandalous. Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. What is this? If you truly want gossip, then give me some languorous lingo. Well, scandal time! This
Give me all the
house,
scandals.
while it may appear peaceful from the outside, for example, did you know that the previously paired aerialists, Washford and Drysdale, are no longer speaking to
I
each
didn't know
other?
that.
Next, were you aware that known vagabond Bobby Pin is on the loose once more? Can you imagine the heist they are planning? Can you imagine the romantic dalliances as they make their
I didn't
way
know
through the
about that
house?
one.
More scandal. They say there is a shadow, a true scandal that undermines the physical
Okay, so the
realm.
shadow. That's impossible.
And yet, they say if you peer closely. But I am not finished with it. One has heard of self-insert. Could you imagine a video game in which all... Such a thing is not imaginable. But in one that I've seen, they've hidden themselves within their very names. Very well. Long ago, a relic was stolen from an island. Surely you haven't heard this yet.
I didn't know that.
No matter. That is more... I will
There's
teach
something
you the
hidden?
ways...
In the box. Alright, what's going on here?
Based on how plastered David was in his last most mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though. And when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll
Makes
never
sense.
allow that. I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Date-a-Dex.
Makes sense. That's awesome.
I'm glad you think so. We are obviously in alignment. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi, and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
I won't. Why would I? New Stella and Lenari. Armor. Alright, we'll do window.
The figure who stands before you has the casual, her short hair glows with the colors of sunrise, and her blue, she evaluates you with a hand on one hip, her draped clothing subtly highlighting curves you'd never have expected from your rigid, structured window.
Well, hi there. I'm Gwendolyn.
New data ball. I like your pants.
And you? Well, you're quite the looker, aren't you?
I sure am.
Definitely. You're the one looking out of me. Look, I don't mean to be so forward, but I found I'm happiest when I'm transparent about
Yeah,
what
'cause
I
you're
want
Linda.
and what. And unlike most everyone here, I have had enough attention on me. Thank you very much. Well, I'd still like to know I'm providing. Anywho, if I'm having to do one of these introductions, I might as well get this out of the way first. I'm only looking for one thing in a relationship right
Romance?
now. No, I've been around the block a few times and had my fun. These days, that said, I can't say I'm looking for anything too serious right now.
Unlonely, huh?
Dang. Oh, don't worry. There's so much to do in this world. So many views to see. Yet here you are, taking a breather, same as me, but you haven't even had fun yet.
What are you suggesting?
I just want to see you live a little, that's all. Kiss manys. And then maybe, in between your adventures, you can come tell me about all the fun you're having. It's just not for me. Hey, don't look at me like that. A gal's gotta live like...
She turns from you towards that.
Okay. New. I just saved 8 spaceballs. Makes sense. Downstairs bathroom. Okay. The fuck? There's more stuff. All right, up we go. I'm gonna have to come back down there once I'm done. Once I go to bed. Oh, what the fuck? Alright. Into the crawl space.
You're not sure what you expected to find in the crawl space, but it certainly wasn't this well-dressed, regal He seems quite stunned by your arrival, but the moment you liberate him from his underground prison, he comes
Ah, fresh air. It has been far too long. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have been trapped within that accursed crawl's time lost all meaning under there. But never mind that now. I am Keith, and I owe you a real debt of gratitude, eh?
You know what? Keith sounds just right for you.
Ah, eso! Please tell me, is there anything you're wishing for that I can help you with?
Where'd find that?
Ah, do I have some? I am in fact a skeleton key. And a few things without keyholes besides.
Sounds very useful to
I
have.
am nothing if not full of surprising talents. So, Dorian is giving you some trouble, eh? Nice to hear that some things haven't changed. Well, fear not. We were practically made for each other, he and I.
Makes sense.
If you'll allow me the briefest...
Without further ado, Keith leaps straight into your pocket.
I have a key. Candy, secrets. Alright, what's this?
You see a concerned face peeking through what might be a cryogenic tube containing tape both sticky and cassette. The face notices your presence
Is that a time
and
capsule?
begins to speak.
Yes, this is choice. I am officially found. You got it, compadre. Hey, mind letting me out of this thing? Nope. I mean, I don't think so. Maybe. Only one way to find out. Let her rip.
Alright, we're doing
Down? I mean, I was down. Down on the ground. But now I'm out.
it. What?
What?
The stranger who stands before you can best be described as nostalgia given form, an assortment of 80s memorabilia sculpted into a well-muscled male figure.
Nice.
Woo! Yeah! I'm free! The 80s is surviving and thriving, baby! Oh, yeah!
Although his cassette tape ribbon obscures much of his face, you can still make out a friendly expression and handsome features.
Well, yes and no. Think of me as the essence of what's inside that time capsule. The 80s personified.
Sounds about right, yeah.
He pulls an electric guitar from somewhere, playing a very loud and intense note as he
Better yet, don't think too hard about it at all. 80s fever reigns! Yeah!
I like this guy. He's funny.
Yo!
Bodhi Windbreaker.
Oh, heck yeah, compadre! And the 80s love you back. But first, I need a minute to decompress, if you know what I'm... Totally.
Tubular.
Nice reference, pal. Totally topical. Now you're getting it. Nah, I might bop around the house a bit if that's cool. You got it. All right then, I'll be around just chilling like a villain. I'll teach you the ways, Daniel-san. Oh, look at
Skiyagi.
you, acing the class already. You are gonna be a bodacious student. I can... Okie dokie, Smokey. Just gonna shut the peeper. Talk to you later.
Alright. Time capsule is not in here anymore. Neither is the key.
An unholy amalgam of rat and trap stands before you. He regards you as you do him, with surprise and disgust. He holds his hands up to his chest in a distinctly rodent-like gesture.
Holy frickin' shit! What am I looking at here? A new face in the crawl space? Are you real or what?
Yeah. Yeah?
What's wrong with you?
Just sticking around.
You don't say. Hello, I'm Vaughn. I'm your rat trap. Bring in your little card. You'll see.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Vaughn. I can't wait to love you or whatever the fuck. Yeah, right there.
How long have you been down here?
Oh, a long time, Pally. A long freaking time. You eyeballing me or something? I can feel your gaze. Lingering. Ham! Rat trap. Thanks.
Vaughn stops for a moment.
Hey, buddy, you got cheese on you?
Should I?
Shouldn't you? Shouldn't you?
Maybe.
You come into my crawl space and you got no cheese? This frickin' schmuck? Listen up! You seem like the fancy... That right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'll let you in on a little something.
Sorry, my wife is on her lunch.
You want to make a good impression?
Sure. That I meant.
Give me that cheese! Get some cheese. You want to know more? Throw me a slice.
Okay, yeah, I'll be back.
Check the fridge slow.
Yeah.
Yo, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're like dating your couch and your TV.
I haven't talked to my couch yet.
Oh my god, shut up. It's not just you. It's you and a handsome man version of your toilet, holding hands and whatnot. Why do you sound unsure? Oh, you're just realizing that now, huh? It is hard out there. At least you don't have to leave your house to struggle. The rest of us have to get dressed and shit, do our hair, put on a little makeup. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having, what, hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel, like, super eligible, right?
Yeah.
Aw, don't feel awkward. Just believe in yourself. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know... You know exactly what I mean. All right, keep your secrets. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? All right, well, I've wasted enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
The ladder is one.
Dorian is less clothed than the last time you saw him. But when your eyes meet, he...
Oh, dear. You've caught me in my, horizontal state. I try to stay hidden under the rug, because this isn't a part of myself that should be, out in the open. But even us doors have to cut loose from time to time.
Dorian's abs seem to glisten.
Do you, like what you see?
I do.
Well, I like to keep in shape. Duty and all that. I've been thinking of getting some more tattoos. What do you think? I was thinking of getting a garage Dorian on my back. One of the most interesting. Brings me back to my drawbridge roots, when I toyed with the idea of going horizontal full-time. But you get older, and thanks for chatting me up.
The ghost of a smile.
Even friends can have little benefits here.
Nice. Alright, I got one more. of soap.
You're used to seeing mostly
What
people-shaped
the fuck?
objects with the Date-Viators, but clearly the sink-headed figure before you is all the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy. You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic, but your inspector...
Help! Help me!
Hello? Can you hear me?
What's wrong?
Listen closely. There isn't much time. Nothing is as it seems. I'm not who I appear to be.
Okay,
No!
what are you supposed
Stop
to
that
be?
pop-up screen!
Sinclair?
My name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate. And I'm not a sink. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida.
Not even a real place?
Of course it's a real place. Do I look like the kind of guy who would lie to you?
Yes.
Looks.
Are you pausing?
Can be deceiving. My pleasure. Is what I would say if I weren't trapped in eternal sanctum. Whoops.
A strange
Sanji.
creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your...
Down, Sudsy, down! Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil! Woof, woof. Tray, Sudsy? Go to your tray. Sorry about that. Before I begin telling you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley, let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered.
Okay.
Okay, bye!
Alright, let's see here. Dorian. That's 3 out of 4. Sinclair. Question of Nick Thurston. Stephen Booth.
Valdivianites! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't
Oh, one second, my wife wants me to put something on the front.
remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home.
Yep.
Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
They got a bit of Sandy afterwards. Oh. Alright.
Dorian looms over you, arms crossed over his broad chest. He seems almost smug about blocking your way today.
Hello, mate. Let me give you a tip. When you see me with my arms crossed like this,
Don't go through.
it means you're not getting through.
What might it take to uncross them, I wonder?
Keith? Is it really you?
Hello, old friend. It is me, all right.
Where on earth have you been?
I've been tucked away with my thoughts, you might say.
I never knew why you left.
I am so sorry I never said goodbye. I never had the chance.
Well, I've missed you.
I've missed you too, dearest Dorian. And I am back to stay. Now, come here and give me a hug, won't you?
I could never resist you.
Dorian and Keith curl their arms around each other.
And just like that, door is open.
That was brilliant.
Just a little game we play.
I can't keep him from anything he wants. He's my greatest weakness.
And without you, I would have nothing to do.
We fit together rather well. Well,
We may have given, but it did.
I prefer to cherish the fact that it led to our
Quite so.
a superior level of relationship, in our humble opinions.
Why, I would rather think we would do.
Nice friend. Added to my sensitive side.
Maybe you can.
Access to the attic. Not much of an attic if it's like just a whole nother room. Oh, you just don't sit on the table. Well, at least I know where to find them.
A flowering beauty waves at you, her radiant smile inviting you closer. She looks rather like a fairy tale princess, and the delicate way she carries herself does nothing to belie that impression.
Oh my
Hi.
gosh, hi! I'm Prissy. You probably already know that. It's polite to introduce yourself, though. So, hi!
Plastique.
This is so funny that you're standing there.
Funny,
Because
I'm
I was
laughing
sitting
too.
here, imagining how wonderful and helpful it would be if... And then boom! Here you are, like magic! Yeah! Well, no. I mean, kind of. But in my imagination, the person standing where you're standing also did stuff.
What kind of
I
stuff?
need you, please, to flirtalize me. I get your confusion. I am a plant. Yes.
Yes.
Plant-like? I mean, what that isn't. I suppose paintings of plants look plant-like, or those big plastic hanging. Oh no. Are you You know, actually, now that I've asked, I take it back. I already know the answer. All right, just in case you hadn't already deduced this, I am made of plastic.
You know.
I know. It is the great. Even saying that word. Plastic. I am made of plastic. I would really rather not be made of plastic. I would rather be I want to grow. Right now, I mostly feel dust and that Labreeze. Your room is clean now. Smell good spray. Which doesn't actually smell that great, if I'm being honest.
I know, so perfumey.
So perfumey. You spray it and all, which doesn't mean that perfume stores can't also be clean. I'm sure they can. Oh my gosh, we have. Nah, doesn't matter. Let's get back to the flirtalizer. The flirtalizer is the result of months of dedicated study. Drumroll, please. Make me real.
Prissy presents
Okay.
you with a green jug, covered in pictures of flowers aggressively mugging for the camera. This is about what you expected from something called flirtalizer.
Really. Cells? Leaves? Oh, I have done so much. The gold standard for I just need you to give me a good dousing right at the roots and then stand back and watch the magic. That's exactly what I said. We're so insane. So you'll do it. Flirtalize me?
Of course I will.
Yes!
Watch it melt
I'm
or
ready.
something.
Prissy reads off the back of
Douse liberally and with abandon, no such thing as too much couple each dose with a body wiggle, or the recitation of a favorite herb for. I know! Douse me!
You spray Prissy from head to toe with the fertilizer, punctuating.
I think I feel there's this really the spell you are casting?
You take a moment to inspect Prissy.
Do I look different? I don't feel different. I mean, I feel wetter, but that's probably just from all the. What do you think?
Sure.
Do you see anything? I don't think so. This was a result of a lot of research because it was also my first real attempt, and I'll try again. Hey, would you be willing to help me again? If I need it? Thanks. Well...
We got a lot of stuff in here. To the window.
Gwendolyn is looking out the window. She doesn't seem to see you when she turns away. You're not sure what.
Ooh, if it ain't the looker, you startled me.
You seem distracted.
What? Oh, there. You know, most people would take my drifting away from the. But I guess you are one of those steadfast types.
You saying I'm stubborn?
You're persistent.
Gwendolyn's gaze drifts.
Well, like, oh, right. Sorry. I don't mean to be distracted, but they've been playing tag for hours now. The parents aren't doing anything about it, which is kind of funny. I don't think so. I'm glad you don't have any kids. They can be pretty disgusting, but I can admire them outside.
The amount of times
they don't have a
I
baseball
just cleaned my
they can
sliding
throw.
door because my daughter, with a painting of her saucy fingers from
Last
eating
thing I need is to be broken
chicken
up by a
nuggets,
child
it was
with
all over
terrible
the sliding door.
hand-eye
It was
coordination.
terrible.
Still, it's nice to watch them run around and laugh. Sure. Aha! Green shirt finally got caught cheating. I'll see you around. I want to see what happens.
Alright. Is it safe?
A leather-clad dominatrix stares you down, radiating disdain. She looks.
Hello, you pathetic, worthless
God,
little
you got
wretch.
kids.
Disgusting, you worm. I do not recall asking anyone for your presence, so indulge me. What gives you the misguided confidence to stand here before me, wasting my time?
That cause is like me
How
new people.
tedious. No. We obviously haven't met before. Going forward, you will address me as Mistress. Is that understood, wretch? Very good. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would a perfectly successful safe like myself throw away her prosperous and fruitful career in the burgeoning vault to become a mistress to all the lost, pathetic, and broken creatures of this world?
Is that a whip made from coins?
Tell me, wretch, do you know what a safe is good at?
Putting stuff into.
Unacceptable, but the one thing a safe is good at. Valuables, deep, the kind of secrets that everyone secretly longs for, aches for, but diligently keep hidden far. Do you have any dirty little secrets like that, wretch?
I definitely do now.
Of course you do. You intrigue me, wretch. In the way a drowning kitten. So sad. You possess a feebleness that instinctually repulses me. Yet if I save you, you may prove yourself of use to me. The only question is, do I waste my precious time letting you serve me? Or do I leave you to drown in your own ineptitude? Very good answer. All right then, wretch. Against my better judgment, and because things have been so frightfully boring lately, I'll allow you the opportunity. You should count yourself extremely lucky. Not everyone is given such an incredible, life-altering opportunity. And rarely do I make this offer to worms as painfully tragic as yourself.
Wow.
Of course. I can't wait to test just how compliant you truly are. And who knows? Perhaps in the end, you may even have the opportunity to open up my chassis. That is, if you are skillful enough to figure out the combination.
One, two, three, four.
Careful. I don't open up my chassis for just anyone. Apologize for your insolence or face your punishment. Very good. Okay. It sounds like you're willing to do the necessary emotional work to take this relationship seriously.
Yeah.
In that case, be back here tomorrow to fill out. There's some important ground rules we need to firmly establish before we take this any further. But once we get that out of the way, I'll open up your dirty little mind to fantasies you dare not even whisper. Now, affirm that you are my compliant, needy little wretch.
Yes.
Again, like you mean it. Like you'd unquestioningly tell me that you're my compliant, needy little wretch. Now. Very. Then I will see you back here
I think she'd be the easiest one to
wretch.
get
Do not
to the
keep me
love
waiting.
status right away. Okay. Got one more. For you.
Ah! Here! Why? No, this is all wrong. You cannot be here, okay? Not yet. Yes, technically, yes, it's yours. Yes, to all of that, but this space is also... You cannot be here with me, like this. There will be a time, I know it, but it is... So get out.
Okay.
When you bought this house, you heard rumors the place was haunted, but you never paid it any
Oh,
mind.
there's a ghost.
But there's no question that the spirit floating before you is a ghost. She looks like she came straight from the 80s. Her eyes lock onto yours, and a chill runs down your spine. But where you feel a tingle of...
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Hi!
And unintentionally met the ghost. Alright.
Hi. Cold front! You can feel— Oh my god, what are you? Where are you from? Do you like ice cream? This is the best day ever. It is! Unless it's— I've just been up here all by myself for God. You'd be amazed at how bad my sense of time is. Like, it's actually
Makes
kind of
sense.
crazy. I can't even tell the difference between a minute and a month.
That's really bad. What?
But I have just been here, you know? And I am so bored. And I'd just give anything for someone to talk to. I was just thinking about that. Like, I think a lot. Like, I'm such an intellectual. And then here you are. Like, there you were. You might eventually be over there. And that's nuts. I might feel the same. Is that weird? Let me explain some stuff. Life, as you might know it, is kind of a complicated proposition. I don't know if you can tell. I hide it pretty well. Oh my god. I rhymed. Honestly, it's amazing to even be able to
Did you
speak
go?
because a lot of the time, I can't make sounds. And a lot of the time, like most of the time, I think I'm invisible because nobody can see me. I'm totally real. You know, I mean, I think I am. So why wouldn't I be? Because if I can think, I must have— Right, yes. So my name is Zoe. I know, it's like the coolest name ever. I actually picked it myself. My name when I was alive was something really dull, like Lucinda. But the moment I died, I picked the name Zoe. It was one of the ways I made myself feel better about being— So yeah, I'm a ghost. I'm totally dead, which is because you can see me, which is basically the coolest thing that's happened ever in the history of the world. Except, of course, for me dying, which was equally awesome because being a ghost is the best. And I've always wanted to meet a human. Well, I mean, I've met lots of humans before, but like in my ghost form. It feels different.
Obviously.
Hey, listen, something's happening. I don't always have control over when I evaporate, and it kind of feels like I'm about to just, like, cease to be. Such a bummer. I want to talk. Just, come back and see me again, okay?
Zoe is already beginning to fade.
Oh, here I go. See you later.
All right. Who scored? Oh, like temporary hat.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers. In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. It didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1.
You?
Not me. David, the CEO of Valdivian. Seems like you're not paying attention, but I suppose it can't be helped. I am mysterious and only message you sometimes.
Gotcha.
Indeed. And all this? The wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Date-Viators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly.
So you stole them?
I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
Makes sense. Date-a-Dex. At 25. Year round. Flower Post. Ashley Birch. Ah, God, there's so many still. That's Sailor Moon. Let's see.
A colorfully dressed board gamer beams at you. But even though his expression is ostensibly friendly, his smile is a little too wide, his stare a little too intense. You feel right.
Why a gee gosh golly and a hi-de ho! I'm Parker, the board games, and away we go!
Makes sense. Why are they laughing? Oh!
Oh boy, I want to hear my favorite thing?
Is it board games?
Nope! You'd think, but then I'd be awful full. My favorite. If you want any sort of relationship with me, good or bad, want to hear them as they pertain to my whole deal and how this is gonna turn out?
Sure.
Glorious! In order to achieve a relationship with me, if you beat me or unseat me, more chances for love will greet thee. At the end, I roll a die to achieve a status. This, in the end, will be our dating. Ultimately, yes. But the more you win, the more chances to love me. I'm just kidding. Only the final roll will tell me. Meet me here next time for our first game, Sandyland!
hand!
Okay.
Wow!
Alright. We got... Oh,
It takes you just a moment to properly evaluate the figure standing before you. Her hair and clothing are such a jumble of various holiday decorations, it throws you. What time of year is it again? She is adorable, though. And her energetic greeting shocks you right out of your quiet contemplation.
Hey, boss! You've caught me at a bad time. Heading to work. Well, the other work. Or is it the other work? What? Oh, what's up? What do you need?
Do I need to introduce myself?
To you! So that was bad. I'm Holly, by the way.
Makes sense for holidays.
Oh, and who are you? In a little rush for the dish dash. Rat race, all that. Oh, I've heard about you. That is such a funny name.
What have you heard?
Just some tidbit. Anywho, I'm so sorry, but I'm already running late. Love to chat more, though. I'm working a double, then open and closing tomorrow, but swing by first thing in the morning. That's when I'm usually able to sleep at work.
Sure.
Great. Okay, bye!
Alright, and then we got a pink in here.
A marble Adonis regards you with a critical gaze, completely unembarrassed to be wearing so little in your presence.
Oh, a preponderance of dust. Oh. I'm so glad you're here. As the owner, the curator of this house, I feel this must be brought to your attention. Just look at that. The dust has created almost a cake-like texture. Makes it next to impossible to divine any detail or subtlety the piece may possess. Oh, perhaps it indicates a...
It's not like it's a red wine stain or sun bleaching or...
Dust is entry level, but even so... Conservation has certainly entered a lowered state of late, but there is always hope. I am forever an optimist and a pessimist, actually. Oh, and a nihilist.
Wait.
Excellent query. I am art. All and sundry, I am a towering intellectual achievement of profound psycho-spiritual depth. I am a wonderfully ridiculous and whimsical I am a passionate, sensual bacchanal. I am a reckless, devil-may-care...
He sweeps his arms in a grand gesture,
I am... sacred paint. Wasn't that fun?
Oh, yes.
Yes! I swear if I could eat, I think it would taste like rock. Perhaps you'd be enthused about one more. It's my next big project. I have fully invested myself in the project of turning this house into a gallery. It is by no means required, but for... Would you care to join me? I've never had a co-curator before. Yes! A lot of work, perhaps, and it might even become... We just never know what secret. All right, I'll go prepare. I'll see you back here in a bit.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say, I'm going to the point where I'm trying to like dip off hardly. Ah, yes. Oh, thank you guys for watching. I'm catching later.